Let me shift your perspective for a moment. Forget Spotify as an artist platform. Look at it through the eyes of a playlist curator. Because once you understand how curators think, a lot of confusion completely disappears. Hey, I'm Max, I'm a producer, but I'm also a Spotify playlist curator. And I want to be very clear about something. Curators are not talent scouts. They are not here to discover the next big thing. They are audience managers. A curator's real job is simple. Keep listeners engaged, and that's it. If listeners stay, the playlist grows. If they skip, the playlist dies. So every decision a curator makes is filtered through one question. Will this track help or hurt listener behavior? That's the frame. Curators don't listen like fans. They listen like editors. They're scanning for risk. Risk of skips, risk of boredom, risk of breaking the mood. Even a great song can be risky if it disrupts the flow. That's why good music gets rejected. Not because it's bad, but because it's unsafe. Now here's something most artists misunderstand. Curators are running micro businesses, so they invest time, taste, and consistency to grow a loyal audience. That audience is their asset. So when an artist submits the track, the curator is not thinking, oh, is this artist talented? They're thinking, does this artist understand what I'm building? This is why generic submissions fail instantly. Hey, check out my release. That tells the curator absolutely nothing. It doesn't show context, it doesn't show respect, and it doesn't show awareness. Now here's what does stand out. When an artist shows they've actually listened. I've been following your playlist for a while. I know the mood you're going for, and I tested this track with friends and it fits completely the vibe. That immediately changes the interaction. Now the curator has to engage seriously, even if the answer is no. And this is a very important fact. A no from a curator is not a failure. It's often the most valuable moment, because a curator can tell you why. The intro is too long, the energy drops too early, the vocals don't match the mood. Listeners skip at this point. That feedback is complete gold, but only if you ask for it. Most artists disappear after rejection. Smart artists stay in the conversation. They ask, thanks for listening, can you tell me what didn't work? That turns rejection into insight, and insight compounds. So here's another thing curators care about: contribution. Curators always notice which artists support the ecosystem, who shares the playlist, who sends listeners, who tags the team, who engages without asking. This isn't manipulation, it's alignment. So curators don't want transactions, they want relationships that strengthen the playlist long term. That's why money only rarely buys entry, because money doesn't fix bad listener behavior. Value does. And value can look like many things. Exposure, support, audience, crossover, contextual fit, trust. When artists approach curators with that mindset, they stop sounding desperate. They start sounding professional. And this is the moment where artists begin to grow faster. Because they stop taking things personally. They stop seeing curators as obstacles. They start seeing them as partners in intention. And that's the real Spotify game. Not hacks, not placements, not begging. Understanding incentives, understanding risk, understanding who you're actually talking to. That's why I built TruePlay. And as a quick bonus tip, check out the link below. It's a community I created from like-minded artists like yourself, where I teach you everything about playlist curation, everything about SEO on Spotify, everything about ad creation, how you promote your playlist completely for free without any ads. All of this is in the link below. And the most important part about this community is it's run by a bunch of playlist curators. So if you want to do a playlist exchange, you can do that completely for free, and you're not dependent on any more playlisting platforms to get your tracks in a Spotify playlist placement. So this is down below the video on school, and I wish you guys a beautiful day. Take care. See you guys in the next video.